Hello, Edward. Today is Wednesday the 27th, and today we're going to be doing some international travel. So grab your luggage and let's get going. Wow, that was a long flight, but we're finally here. I did some research on this country before we arrived, so I can tell you all about it. The motto of this country is Solet enim et extergimus spolavit iam. Let's try that again. Solet enim et extergimus spoliavit eam, ne dicas quid ego dixi tibi vidi. Latin. How does it work? It roughly translates to, flush it down and wipe it clean. I'll never tell what I have seen. Here's the flag. This dark blue stripe represents water, as this country has a lot of water in it. Rivers, lakes, all sorts of things. This blue stripe represents water. And this blue dot represents water, or maybe like Earth, the small pale blue dot in the infinite universe. Now let's cross the border and explore this new culture. Welcome to Bathroam, or Bathroom. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's got two O's near the end. Bathroom is an honorary monarchy. It's not really a monarchy. It is a republic, but due to tradition, they still have a throne for the royal powers to sit on, the Porcelain Throne, although it has been seen in some other colors previously. White is the standard traditional color for the throne. The country of Bathroom has abundant springs and natural sources of water. Here is the reservoir, which is empty right now, but during the wet season, it can be full to the brim, enough that it can submerge an entire human body. Here's one of Bathroom's naturally occurring springs. Look at that water. It's clear right from the falls. You could almost drink it. Actually, you can drink it. Oh, that's good water. The naturally occurring land is brown, of course, so I guess that's part of the color scheme. But mostly it's hues of blue. The Porcelain Throne has an indicator on it that it is meant to be sat upon by royalty, not to be stood or knelt upon. Here is the example embellishment that says the usage of the Porcelain Throne. That is the part of the body that is meant to sit upon the throne. The country of Bathroom has some interesting laws and a strict immigration policy. There's a maximum occupancy of 4 people at a time allowed to live within its borders, so if you're looking to move to Bathroom, check up on its population. If there's already 4 people living there, you won't be allowed in until one of them leaves. One of the interesting laws that Bathroom has is, you smelt it, you dealt it. This law means that if you smell any emissions of toxic or noxious gas, that you will be the party held responsible for that emission. Bathroom also has a very efficient waste management program. This country produces less than 1 trash can full of waste per month. Bathroom also has its own currency. Much like the US, it uses cotton paper money. This is one of the units of currency. It's worth only about 1/10 of a cent. So it takes 1,000 of these to equal just $1. That's a lot. It has a nice texture though. It's really lightweight. Kind of soft. It is also very fragile. 1 unit of this currency is called a square. So if someone asks you for a couple squares, they mean they want a couple of these. Now, Some Americans absolutely hoard this currency. I don't know what they're preparing for. Maybe they're waiting for the Bethroom stock market to go up. Here in Bethroom, they only usually have 1 or 2 rolls of these squares in circulation at any time. The culture of Bethroom is very focused on cleanliness. They have water sources everywhere, lots of soaps, lotions, cleaning supplies, as well as personal grooming supplies. They also have a lot of reflective surfaces where people can see themselves and ensure that they are up to the fashion standard of the time. Bethroom also has a rainforest. There are no plants that grow there, but what this country lacks in foliage, it makes up for in sheer aesthetic beauty. Look at these decorations. And even some ancient architecture. Here is one of Bethroom's traditional moisture absorption blankets. Because this country has so much water, most of the time, the reservoir is empty right now. But because they have so much water, that water sometimes goes where it's not supposed to. So they have these fabrics that are used to absorb and transport the water to somewhere else. The currency in Bethroom is normally stored on a roll like this one with a cardboard insert. When this roll is depleted, when someone spends all of their squares, then in America, when someone spends all of their squares, they simply discard this paper tube that's holding them together inside. But in Bethroom, they store them in a barrel for future uses. They can use these for architecture or even home crafting projects.
Hey there, Edward. I hope you had as much fun on that trip as I did. Now, last time your challenge for me was to turn one of the rooms in my house into its own country. This time, my challenge for you is to pull a prank on yourself. You'll never see it coming. Good luck.
This is the flag of my people. This is the flag of my country. I will wave it everywhere I go. I forgot the end of my song. I like the part.
Spolavit iam. Let's try that again. Small, infinite. It's really just... We still have a we. It's white, so you can tell when it's dirty. Numerous lakes and abundant springs. Let's turn that off. The currency in Bethroom is... Whoa. Blah, 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 blah. So no one is allowed in or... No. They're allowed out. Yikes. Toxic or noxious gas